All right, hello. So I have just bought a one-way ticket to Kathmandu, Nepal with my girlfriend, Kailani, and I have been putting together a little packing list and I thought I would share it with everyone. So why don't you come on inside and I will show you how I packed a 35-liter backpack for an indefinite amount of time in Asia. So thanks for hanging out, and I hope this helps you planning your next trip. First thing you need to do when you're planning a trip is pick the right backpack for the kind of thing that you are doing. So I am going to Kathmandu first, and I'm going to be doing a lot of trekking in Nepal, and then it's off to Southeast Asia, Vietnam, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, everywhere like that. So it's really the full range of seasons. You got the snowy mountains in Nepal and going to be hanging out on the beach in Thailand. So it's important to know what kind of trip you're going on before you start to pack. Obviously, we're going to Asia. Everything's a little more casual, relaxed, chilled out, laid back. So it would be totally different from what I'm packing if I'm, say, going to Europe, where I want to, be a little bit more fashionable. Not to say that you can't be, and that's why a well-tailored packing list is going to be super important, and it's really going to kind of change how comfortable you are in the trip. And the biggest tip I have for anybody packing for a trip like this is to pack clothes that you like and that you're actually going to wear. There's so many clothing brands and styles out there that are made specifically for travel, zip-off pants, safari jackets, all that kind of stuff. And it's all fun to think about when you're gonna, when you're buying it. And then you actually get there and you're just gonna be wanting to wear, whatever you feel most comfortable in, whether that be jeans and a t-shirt or, something a little more colorful. So just bring whatever you feel the most comfortable in, but make everything count, because it's easy to get new stuff there, but it's hard to let stuff go that you've brought that's more expensive from your home country. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is the backpack that I use. It's the Tortuga Outbreaker 35-liter. You can get it in a 35 or a 45. This is the 35, and I chose this bag because, first of all, it's waterproof. It's super comfortable. It's got hip straps and super thick padding right here. So it's something that I can take trekking, or I can just take everything out and throw it on my back, and I have a nice urban backpack. It's super sleek, and it's just black, and it just goes well with everything. Speaking of bags, I also have an over-the-shoulder North Face messenger bag. This bag opens up. It's not super big, it's 10 liters, but it has enough room so that I can just keep my passport, my GoPro, my wallet, kind of all of that really small stuff that you just want access to all the time, a water bottle, a sweater, something like that. And you just put this right over your shoulder, and when you're traveling, you can either swing it around like this and wear it like this on the front, or you can just strap it around the front so that you have your hands free and access to stuff without taking your bags on and off. It's a huge saver, because always putting your bag on and off and reaching around and having a backpack on your front can just be a huge pain in the butt when you're traveling. All right, last up, talking about backpacks. You love them or you hate them. We got packing cubes. I think that these are awesome because when I'm just traveling around, I have everything that I need in my packing cubes. And if I want to just go to a coffee shop or something, I can just pop all of these out. I don't have to deal with making a mess and keeping things organized. And then I can just throw this over my back with my computer in it, and I'll be off. It's just easy to keep organized. These specific packing cubes are actually from Tortuga. You can get them on the same website, and they're a little pricey. You can get your packing cubes from anywhere on Amazon or whatever. You can even get ones that compress and save you even more space, but just a good way to stay organized. Shirts. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The one that I'm wearing, Uniqlo black shirts. These are just what I like to wear every day in my daily wear, and they It's not like they're specifically good for traveling or anything, but I know that I will like wearing these and I probably won't replace them. So just 6 black t-shirts. Pretty much everything that I have is black because black goes with anything else that I want it to, and just, you know, black's a good color to wear. It doesn't get dirty, doesn't stain. So I recommend it, but I also don't wear a lot of colors. So black is what's for me, just something that's comfortable. All right, probably the most important thing that you're gonna need if you're planning a trip to Asia is a good rain jacket. And this is the North Face and Taurus rain jacket. It's perfect. It's not super heavy, it's breathable. And most importantly, it's waterproof. You need one in your bag. It doesn't have to be this one, but it's important you get yourself a nice rain jacket because it's probably gonna be raining a lot. Keeping on with the extra outerwear on your torso area, we got your standard light fleece, good for layering, good if it's just, you know, kind of like a chillier day out there and you're just looking to get a little bit warmer. I'm actually bringing 2 fleeces. I'm bringing this one right here, and I'm bringing this Cool fleece, KHUL, both super nice. This one is a pullover, and this one right here that I'm wearing is a full zip. It's nice to have just a couple of different options that you can either layer, or, you know, something like this that you can zip up and down so you can regulate your temperature as much as you can. It's just good to have the most amount of options as possible with the things that you're bringing. All right, pants. We got a couple different things. We got shorts. These are also my swimsuit, but they look just like a pair of shorts. Versatile, easy, light, quick dry, and black. I also got these cool rock climbing pants right here. These are for trekking, for the airplane, for pretty much everything that I'm doing. Also black, water resistant. Everything that's water resistant is just also kind of waterproof, so it just stays dry if it does get wet, or can dry off a little bit faster. If you want to go totally waterproof, I also have a pair of black diamond totally waterproof pants. If you're riding a scooter or a motorcycle or a horse or so many different things that you don't want to just be soaking wet all day, these are invaluable. I was riding a horse through Mongolia for 30 days, and my biggest regret was not having a pair of waterproof pants, because it sucks having your legs just wet and cold all day. And these pack down into pretty much nothing. So a pair of waterproof pants, not a lot of people bring them, super invaluable to have. The last thing are dungarees. Here are my dungarees. You can get wool underwear if you want to have something that is antimicrobial. They're pretty expensive, so, you know, to each their own. You can get underwear wherever you're going for, you know, a couple bucks, you know, $1 for a pair of underwear. So don't stress about it. You know, you can always get your laundry done. But the one thing that I do splurge on is I have 7 pairs of Darn Tough socks. These are just wool socks, and they, you know, they can go for a long time without you having to wash them. They're super durable. They have a lifetime warranty. So if you think if you're someone who goes through a lot of socks, just get splurge a little bit and get yourself, you know, a full set of these. They'll last you for your whole life, and they keep clean and not smelly, which is really nice, especially if you're traveling from hostel to hostel. Not everybody wants to smell your feet. Also super important, your passport. I have my passport as well as my travel vaccination record and my COVID vaccine record, all in this waterproof little baggie right here. It goes into a waterproof compartment in my backpack, but you never know when you're gonna get stuck in a typhoon somewhere and all of your stuff is gonna get wet. So just easy little protective sleeve keeps everything nice and safe. Less is more a lot of the time when you're traveling, and it's important to just bring a few quality items that you know are gonna last you, especially your waterproof stuff. And for me, socks. Everything else, you know, you can just get when you're over there and don't worry about it so much, but it's important to just bring a few quality things. And just travel light, because the lighter you travel, the more free you're gonna feel. And isn't that why we're all going to these places anyways? To just get rid of all of our stuff and just be able to throw something over your shoulder and to just go. So less is more, and you know, it's always good to have some room. Obviously, you can take way more than this if you want. You can take a checked bag, you can take a 45 liter, you can take a 70 liter backpack if you want, if you're somebody that's, you know, needs to travel with a lot of stuff. But these are the basics, the essentials, and what I'm gonna be traveling with for the next year. So thanks a lot for joining me for this one, and I'll see you in Nepal for the next one. All right, now that we've done that, we gotta reorganize everything.